All right, this is, what would you guys say? This is a good stretch. A lot of people have been crapping on my range of motion lately, but to be honest, like this is, I don't understand how much further back you want me to go. You want me to break my shoulders? That ain't happening, pal. It feels like the full stack. I don't know what it is though. Yeah, that is the full stack. Great warm-up rep. Joe, can you get a collar? All right, no extra weight for the second set here. Just gonna do the full stack. That first set was not as perfectly strict as I'd like it to be. My goal is to be able to just go like, you know, normal, keep my elbow angle the same throughout the whole rep. It's funny though, with a bigger stretch, I have a much bigger stretch than I used to have. It's exponentially more difficult. You know, I was able to load up plate in 25 and do that for, I think like a solid set of 5 whenever I was getting less of a range of motion. But nowadays I'm getting way less reps, way less weight, but a way bigger stretch. So I don't know, might be beneficial, might not be. My chest was growing perfectly fine before, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll grow a little more. All right, guys, this is alternate Max Sharkey. I wear glasses, he does not. And it's back day for me today. Not for the other Max Sharkey though, it's just a push day for him. So let's just do 1 rep. Up. All right. Well, tricep pushdowns have been working good. Arms are definitely growing. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be willing to put a picture up because sometimes I'm lazy editing, actually most of the time. But the tricep long head for me, well, I guess I could show you now, has been popping a little bit more. A little bit more. The right one's a little more developed than the left, I think. But either way, arms are definitely growing. They grew an inch, probably lean since the last bulk, because I'm probably about 4 pounds heavier. Yeah, I'm 190. Last peak bulk was 186. I had 16-inch arms last time. This time I have 17-inch arms. So, or I guess like 17.1 and then 16.9, but we'll call it 17. I'll borrow 0.1 from this and put it here. Anyway, I am yapping. I kind of want to do tricep dips just because they feel really good. And I feel like every guy I see with huge triceps does those. So let's do it. This feels like looking decent, guys. A little peaked up. Got the forearm. Hey, listen, I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but I got kind of like the forearm calf effect going on. You can see where it peaks out. And I think a lot of advanced lifters get that, but it's something I noticed Phil Heath has, like super pronounced. Like his forearm literally just goes like straight bone, and then all of a sudden just boom, like his brachioradialis just is huge and peaky. It's like a second bicep on his forearm. I mean, it looks nuts. But I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't even really believe in bulking that much unless you're like a beginner. But I've made so much progress just from the holidays and intelligent training, man. Like I did, I went from like 169 up to 190. So I gained about 21 pounds there. Definitely not lean tissue. I'd say probably the vast majority of it was fat, because that's how it works whenever you're a lifter. A lot of people, I've heard people say, oh man, I just want to gain like 30 pounds, 40 pounds. Not a big deal. Hey man, if you want to gain 30 or 40 pounds, pretty much almost all of it's going to be fat. And if you're a beginner, you shouldn't expect to put on more than 20 pounds of lean mass in a year. And you should map out your diet to be that way. So how can I gain, you know, that would go out to about 1.5 pounds a week of probably the majority of it's going to be muscle if you're a real beginner, if you really don't have muscle or, you know, much of it. And if you gain 1.5 pounds a week, the majority of it will be lean mass, according to just studies on newbie lifters and how much muscle they gain. And then every year after that, it cuts about half. So just keep that in mind. Don't try to go on crazy, insane bulks. Oh, I'm gonna gain 3-4 pounds a week, brother. It does not do anything. No matter how, and I had to learn this the hard way, no matter how strong your will is, no matter how hard you train, no matter what your diet's like, you're never gonna gain steroid-like results as a natural lifter. So I used to think I was Jay Cutler, and I dirty bulked super hard, up to almost the same weight I am now, but a long time ago. I was fat, you know what I mean? And I had to lose all that fat. It took forever. It was like 30 plus pounds of excess fat that I gained. Utterly useless. If I had just main gained or lean bulked and did a very slow, like 0.5 pounds a week, would have gained a lot more muscle proportionally to the fat. So I would have gained probably the same amount of muscle, but I wouldn't have had to lose all that fat. So anyway, I'm yapping a little. Let's hit the set. But that was some great information right there. So anyway, let's go. That felt super light. Gotta pause my music. Super loud. Holy crap. Anyway, boys, if you want high quality headphones that you want a love-hate relationship with, get yourself some Beats Studio 3, okay? These right here. Look at that. Oh, crap. Glasses are falling off. Look at all this damage. Had to repair it with office clips, bro. Snapped in half at both ends when I was putting them on one day. I mean, literally just using these headphones, they snapped in half. I mean, this happens to a lot of pairs, but specifically Beats Studio 3, and I'm not hating on them, but I know so many people here who have asked, who own these headphones, who say that they've bought a ton of pairs over and over because they keep breaking. But what I'll say is if you're smart enough to repair them, use some Gorilla Glue, baking soda, Gorilla Tape, and office clips. And if you do those 4 things, they will fit like they're brand new and they'll never break again. And they work perfect. So I intend on keeping these as long as I possibly can, you know? So anyway though, they sound perfect like the day that I got them still. But yeah, I mean, they're tight like they should be because the office clips and the rest of the stuff just keeps it together. So anyway, side raises. You can go strict, go up, hold it for, you know, quarter second or whatever, just to show control. Go down, pause, up, hold for a second, whatever. And we're just gonna do that as many reps as we can. I like to use straps, not because my grip is weak, but because I just feel like it connects with the muscle better. Pretty much total bro science, but what I will say is, on a real scientific level, you do get increased motor unit recruitment the less muscle you're using in other areas. So if I can shift the energy from my forearms and hands to my side delts by using straps, I'm gonna do that every time. Let's go. I'm done.
Madamina, il catalogo è questo, delle belle chiamo il padron mio, un catalogo liete o fatio, osservate, leggete con me, osservate, leggete con me. Italia 640, in Albania 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, non in Spagna. In Spagna son già 1300. 1300. Ma fra queste contadine, cameriere cittadine, con contesse e baronesse, marchesine e principesse, e van d'ogni grado, d'ogni forma, d'ogni età, ogni età. In Italia 640, in Albania 231, 100 in Francia, in Turchia 91, in Spagna. In Spagna son ma fra queste contadine, cameriere, cittadine, ma contesse, baronesse, marchesine, principesse, e vanno d'ogni grado, d'ogni forma, d'ogni età, ogni